Okay guys, welcome back to another video at Hunter's Garage Gym. Today what I want to talk about is some different ways that you can focus on building the biceps. This is a question that I get asked, is what I do for arm training. And basically the biggest thing is, I try to tell people you don't have to focus so much on the reps and sets, but you need to focus on the actual feeling of the muscle and getting the right contraction. So your bicep is, it's called the bicep because it has two heads. So you have an inside head of the bicep and you have an outside head of the bicep. And these muscles don't work together. These muscles are gonna work on different exercises. So if you wanna target the inside biceps, you're gonna have to do something different than what you're doing for the outside biceps. So what I wanna show you guys first is what I like to do for the inside biceps. One of my favorite things for the inside biceps is gonna be hammer curls. So for the hammer curls, you're gonna grab a set of dumbbells, stand up. You wanna have a big chest, wide lats, and you're gonna have a neutral grip on these dumbbells, and you're gonna squeeze on the way up, and then you're gonna stretch on the way down. And you're gonna breathe out through the lips on the way up, in through the nose on the way down. And I'm gonna keep my chest high, and I'm gonna try to contract my chest and my inside bicep every single rep. So from the side, I'm here, I'm not doing any swinging. I'm just keeping my bicep under tension the whole time. If I was doing it wrong, what I'd be doing is I'd be shrugging to lift it, so I'd go, okay, and I'd be using my traps, or I'm gonna use my low back excessively on the movement, which I don't wanna do. Okay, cheek curls is an awesome exercise, and I'll explain that because I do love to use that exercise. But for these, I like to keep more strict, and I like to keep tension the entire time. So what I'll do is I'll go one rep right into the other, and I'll never stop breathing, and I'll never stop moving. So it's okay, so I'm always either going up or going down. Okay, so that's how I like to train the inside biceps. There's a bunch of different exercises that you can do, but that's the basic principle, is that you wanna get the low chest engaged, you wanna get that inside bicep, and you wanna feel it, and you wanna be rhythmic through the whole thing and constantly breathing, constantly moving. If I'm gonna go for outside biceps, I'm gonna be using a little bit more explosiveness, and I'm not gonna go necessarily straight rep into rep into rep. I'm gonna reset each time, and I'm also gonna get a different grip. So when I'm going for outside biceps, I wanna have the tension where my index finger is and my middle finger is on my hand. And I'm gonna point these dumbbells up now. I'm gonna arch my back a little bit, bring my chest high, and I'm gonna squeeze with my outside biceps. So I'm gonna breathe out on the way up, and then in on the way down. Okay, and then I might rest and go again. And when it does get really heavy, it's okay to cheat a little bit. So let's say I'm going through it, my technique's pretty strict, like this, and then it's getting really hard and my biceps have been worked a lot, then you can start to use a little momentum from the hips. But remember, we're using momentum from the hips so that we can get the biceps to work more, not so we can get the biceps to work less. So I'll use my hips just a little bit. And I can even give it a grunt. Okay, that's gonna work much more of the outside biceps. You can apply this to any exercise. You can do this whether you're doing chin-ups, whether you're doing barbell curls, whether you're doing easy bar curls, any sort of curling movement, you're either gonna be working inside bicep or outside bicep. That's my daughter in the background, making some noise, chewing on the mic. But you're either gonna be working inside bicep or outside bicep. So know what you're working, know what you're going for, find that feeling in the muscle, and don't worry about how many sets or how many reps you're doing. Just get that feeling and you will grow a really nice set of strong biceps.